obviously really happy with the win. This team's been fighting ourselves often, but been fighting hard to get wins, to find wins. And we've I think over the last couple of weeks really made improvements in a lot of areas. In particular today, I thought the interior defense was really strong. We made it difficult on one of the best post players ever in this conference, and she is. To hold her to less than 10 is hard to do. It's probably been done a handful of times in her career in the Patriot League. So kudos to our inside folks. Kudos to our perimeter folks who made the passes difficult. Takes a whole team to guard the rim, and we did a really good job with that today. Well, it can be. Obviously, you'd much rather play with the lead. Goes without saying. But you do expect the other team to make a run. Most of the time, a 10 or 12-point lead generally doesn't become 30. It kind of hangs around or they chip away at it. So you expect them to make a run. And then we actually talked about that exact thing before the game, which was not necessarily with a lead, but when they do make their run, we've got to kind of stand up and connect with each other and stop it. We can't let their 4-6-point run become 10 or 12. And I thought that's what happened today. They did try to make their push. They got it under 10. And then I think Izzy or Reese, somebody made a big three there to get it back to 11. That to me was the moment. You need both. You can't just have 5 people out there playing their hardest without any connectivity or plan to it. So obviously a relatively recent scout. It's the second time we've seen them. It wasn't anything new from the first scout we had, I think 2 weeks ago maybe, or roughly. Yeah. So I thought the plan was good that game. And I thought we did a better job of executing that plan today even than we did the last game. But the plan can be perfect. It's really about the players being connected, giving their greatest effort, being unselfish, and being great teammates, and we were today. No, I wish we were undefeated. I'm happier today than I was yesterday. I'm happy for the girls to get some reward for their work. They earned it. But we've got a really, really difficult stretch ahead. 4 of the next 5 are on the road. I don't know that. Maybe once or twice all year we've been able to win on the road, so we're going to have to kind of punch above what we've done if we want to get some wins on the road, because it's never easy to go to someone else's gym and win, and we're going to have to do that over the next 5 games quite often.
I thought today our connectivity as a team looked one of the best that it has all season. I thought we were moving the ball really well, and I know that in the past in our league play we haven't been doing too well on finding the open people and the open shots in transition, but I thought today more than others we did very well with moving the ball, finding the open people, and just letting people get the rhythm and get the shots that they're able to make. And it's the way it played out, nothing really changes. We just go in, do the same thing every day. I think it was the execution today and just knowing what we're doing with the ball and being confident and kind of letting the offense work within itself rather than just taking the crazy shots or making the crazy passes. So I think when we execute, the offense looks a lot better and a lot more efficient. Credits to our bigs. They had a tough time inside all day, and you got to give credit where credit's due to Elena. She was working in there, and also, like he was saying, just our perimeter and being able to make the decision when to go and when to jump passes. I thought we were really successful today, but you got to give credit to Elena because she was working in there and was really able to shut her down, and I think that kind of stopped Mariah and stopped the flow of their offense.
Like Reese said it too. I think our connectivity was just great on the court. I felt the energy from the beginning to the end, and I feel we were just talking on defense, which our rules are vision and voice, and I feel we had that all the time, all 40 minutes. And our bench energy, I feel our energy was the first thing, and on the other hand, our scout, I feel we did everything on the scout, so I think that will help us too. So I feel just doing the scout right and bringing the energy and play as a team, I feel that's just what get us the victory.